your head as we sit on the wall. We are one, we are all family. Though tough times come, I will not waver. We will rise and we conquer a new ground. We will stand up and rise together. We will march into victory. Hold my hand and this day we know I feel right, it's for you as it has been for me. Open your heart and know this in your soul. Our hopes, our dreams are the same. My walk and you, I will finish this race, not alone by myself, but with you. Though tough times come, I will not waver. We will rise and we conquer a new ground. We will stand up and rise together. We will march into victory. Hold my hand and this day we know I feel right, it's for you as it has been for me. Everyone shine, everyone shine. All of us, let's follow reason for love. We are together. We will rise together. We will march into victory. Hold my hand and this day we know I feel right, it's for you as it has been for me. We will stand up and rise together. We will march into victory. Hold my hand and this day we know I feel right, it's for you as it has been for me.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to International Prop Chat. My name is Sue Wong, International Property Consultant and your host of today. On behalf of IQI Global, Asia's largest real estate firm and a member of Juwai IQI, I would like to thank you for tuning in and supporting our program. This program features various real estate opportunities, global investment criteria, at the same time sharing some of the latest hotspots and investment opportunities in different countries. So do join us every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Today, we are privileged to have Mr. Gonçalo Pereira, country head of IQI Portugal, to share with us the Portugal real estate investment options and hotspots. Hello, Mr. Gonçalo.
Hello. Good morning
How are
from
you?
here.
Good afternoon from Malaysia. How's the weather there?
It's good. Actually, it was not a rainy year, and luckily now we have a combination of sun and rain,
Okay.
so which is good for agriculture. It's not only for tourism, but
Okay.
it's good for agriculture. So
Okay.
it's super hot.
Oh, okay.
I,
Super
I, I
hot
get
right now.
10. I don't have time to go to the beach, but I'm 10 already.
Oh, really? Okay. Is this typically the busy time of the year for you?
No, just luckily IQI. Portugal has variety of services, and luckily through the year we have a busy time, super busy time. The only actually the only thing that is not controlled was not controlled this year was the war, Ukrainian Ukrainian and Russian or Russian attack. Um, so there is a busy destination also for Russian speaking people. Let's say
mm,
Russian speaking because either Russians, either Ukrainians are coming to Lisbon or to
mm,
Portugal,
mm.
and that's a normal amount of clients. So we're doing like almost 20 rentals per week.
Mm. Okay. Wow. Okay.
It's busy. Yeah. Even
Yeah.
yesterday we were having a dinner with Russian client
Mm.
um, because it was impossible for them to continue in Russia to the sanctions. So
Mm.
this is the normal way of clients, but yeah, and
Yeah.
the
This is
rest
not.
is normal.
Yeah. This
It's
is not
real
the
estate.
normal time.
It's real
Yeah.
estate.
Yeah.
So even there is no normal activity on real estate. So we never know when people come. So
Yes. 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 Yes.
and
Things.
it's good that it's international.
Mm.
Although we provide services to nationals as
Mm-hmm.
well,
Mm.
more to corporations,
Mm.
but basically our there is no typical client and there is no typical coming, so
Yes.
it's always it's international business. It's what we
Yes.
do as in IQI. So
Yes. Yeah, that's actually also excites me a lot because like we are dealing with international client as well. You know, people from different countries have different needs, right? And also different situation in their countries that prompted different requirements as well. So yeah, we're thankful that we see new things almost every day. Yeah.
yeah, it's there is no such thing as a normal day. We wake up and there is always different situations. If you don't like being being in a very dynamic sector,
Mm,
real estate, I
yeah.
don't advise. Otherwise, if you like everyday new things and new challenges in different clients, different requests, different sort of issues to solve to them, so welcome to the team. We welcome everyone. So that's
Yeah,
it.
okay. Well, thankful for you guys are there to sort out the requirements of our clients and all this. And without further ado, let us delve in and what we look forward to what you're going to share about the hotspots and different investment options in Portugal. So let us go into it. Yeah.
Yeah, we prepared a presentation, small
Yep.
presentation. It's back again. It's not San Francisco, so yeah, that's
Hang on.
speed up,
Go
speed up
to
way. Let's see here.
write some.
It's done.
Okay. Ended up the last slide. I'm so sorry. Okay, start again. Yeah.
No, it's it's a lovely, our lovely capital,
Mm,
and what you can see. So, next slide, you're going to check um, location of Portugal, which is important. Okay. So Portugal is on the west side of Europe and south. Um, so due to the location, it's the biggest economical uh, sea platform in Europe. Okay. Um, because it's not only what we see on the map, it's the continental Portugal, although we have also two sets of islands, either Açores or Madeira, that provides a very large um, sea platform. Um, so Açores is between Portugal and America, so our closer to our friends from Canada. So it's in the middle. That's why there is a big community of Azorians in the Americas, and there is an island also in Africa, closer to Africa. Um, so this all this area provides a very big um, economical sea platform. It's also important um, because it makes us who we are as a people now as the ninth most spoken language in the world. Um, because we were stuck between our neighbors, Spain and the sea. So basically, there was the nobles on the time they were already tired to fight with the Spanish, so they decided to take the army and to try to conquer the rest of the world. That's why we are spread out, and that's we also why we are the ninth most spoken language in Portugal. So as you can see, this location it provides you a big coast. That's why going if you can move four slides down. Sorry, yeah, that's it. You see that all this left side, that in this case is west, um, is made by the shore, either ocean or it's well, sorry, no, all ocean, because even the south part, it's not Mediterranean Sea, but it's the beginning of the Mediterranean Sea. Um, of course, all main spots they are on the coast, but we also prepared on this presentation a countryside hotspots because we need to be ahead of the trends. So Portugal is not only the capital. Um, it's also important to evaluate new locations where our investors they can feel home and some value for money spots. Okay, um, so you can move down a little bit. Um, always back again about hotspots. We need to speak about hot trends as well. And probably some of our viewers they are curious and confused about the Golden Visa new laws. Um, so this map here it will um, easy the explanation where you can invest and what type of investments you can do. Um, so basically, as you can see, what is gray and blue are regions where you can invest on residential. Which is probably one of the top preference of our clients to the residential. Although I think if you are really on an investment point of view, commercial properties should be more interesting to invest. But that's my opinion, and that's what I like more to do. But um, this is important because if you want the property to rent out and then to use it, that's one investment point of view. If you want to get the return, that's a commercial. And then inside commercial, of course, we have different typologies of investment, different destinations. So, uh, as you can see on the coast, mainly the coast, it's the commercial properties, Lisbon, Port, main towns. Um, and this they decided this according to density of population. Well, we are not a big country. It's not. It's a small country. We are 10 million. Um, 10 million of population, and nowadays a very big international community. Probably 500,000, I would say, between golden visas, non-habitual residents, and people that just coming to Portugal to spend some months and to escape from the cold of the north of Europe. Um, so the idea of this golden visa law nowadays is to to give a balance of the investment, and we're going to propose to show some trends on residential areas and commercial properties, so locations. So, but basically, this helps you to guide where you can invest on it. Okay. Um, Please, can you move? So, as we see, do you like wine, Sue?
Every now and then, one or two
Okay.
glasses.
No, I'm just saying. No, no, just this this area. It's a Douro. Maybe more famous for the Porto wine.
Mm,
Okay. But that's why it's called Douro wine, the Douro wine, Douro Valley,
mm,
and Porto wine. Actually, from Porto, there is no grapes because Porto is the town, but
mm,
actually, it was where the fortified uh, wine was done. And all the grapes, they come from this region, Douro Valley,
mm,
which is it's at the beginning was a smaller region. Now they expanded, and it's famous because it's one of the first um, uh, wine wine regions defined. Imagine imagine it's like champagne. You heard about champagne, right?
yes, that,
Champagne is a region that was created um, after Douro Valley. So Douro Valley was one of the first wine regions certified. Okay, then it became famous with the Napoleon invasions
mm,
because we had no way to pay to the English army, so we paid with wine. Uh, so that's why Porto wine is famous. Um, it's not because it was a very good wine. Actually, it was not on the time, but because it was the payment to the English army to assist with the French invasions. Nowadays, Douro Valley it's an iconic place to um, to invest due to the different landscape. If you want, you can move a little bit
okay.
um, forward. Um, now they no no it's okay. If you want to move one back, yeah, let's see. So even they try to bring old trains, old. It's a touristic destination. You can come from both from Porto until Spain. Um, there is a very famous uh, cruiser cruiser company that is doing this. I think I never did it, to be honest. I did by car. Um, I did by car all Douro Valley. Um, it's really very interesting to visit, um, but tireful also because it's a mountains. It's a super mountain destination.
Mm,
Um, so it's a serpentine of roads. Um, but it's funny if you go. I was at the hotel um, facing to the river,
mm,
and I was seeing the other side two Ferraris making their Sunday walk or something like this. So it's also about luxury because you can see the modest agriculture man that is coming with these tools on the backside, and you can have Ferraris and Porsche in the middle of the mountain. So it's a very different sightseeing. It's interesting.
mm,
Even famous Cristiano Ronaldo had the property in Douro. So, but we have some properties you can show. That's the next slide. Um, so this is the type of view that you can have on the
mm,
property. Even Six Sense, it's in the Douro Valley. So um, for you to see that this iconic place, otherwise Six Sense would not be in Douro. Um, so this is a property that you can have. Um, this is a golden visa for 350,000. So it means that it was a refurbishment of a quinta, a farm
mm,
that you can share um, some days and to have modest yield of 4% per
mm.
year.
Okay.
I think this is something that it's already interesting to have for residential. If you want to invest in residential, not in on which is not possible not on the main towns. I think Douro Valley can be really one good option because it's starting to be its top destination. I was working for a French developer only um, to start new projects in different alternative areas, and we were speaking about um, Comporta that we're going to check later, and Douro Valley. That's why I knew recently. So one also alternative location, it's Serra da Estrela. The next slide. Um, so Serra da Estrela, it's the our highest mountain in the continental. Uh, so it's not only that's also good. So there is Portugal is not only about seashore. We still have some mountain destination. Although
Mm,
our mountain is not so high, it's less
mm,
than 2,000 meters. Um, so it's not very high, and we are not very famous for the ski because it's not our first priority. Even when it snows, they close the mountain. You see, so we are not prepared for the ski destination. But all region around, it's starting to be a trend destination. Also to diversify the type of tourism that we are doing. Okay,
mm,
you can please move. So it's about feeling the nature. Okay,
mm,
um, it, it's walking. All there is different types of different counties that they are doing sidewalks on the mountains. They're creating stairs and freeways for people to travel and to do nature tourism. Because we were for all our life as a country focus on the shore, and there is a trend for the last 10 years probably to increase the nature tourism. And of course, nature tourism we're going um, to have this mountain as a destination. And next slide, you're going to check. It's um, it's an IQI exclusive property development in next to Serra da Estrela. So it's a set of it's two blocks now. One, it was a mining area,
Mm,
and IQY we are selling for Golden Visa, and we actually refurbishing. We're doing the full project, so we sold out already 22 villas, small villas, and we are now for second phase to develop more 22 small villas. It's near Serra da Estrela, and it's a cozy mountain view. But I think it's a very nice project, and by the sales that we are doing, by selling already to 20 no 10, we sold already 10 properties in less than 1 month. So it shows that the people are interested to have a different type of investment, and a mountain, like it's, I'm not going to say that is a mountain chalet, because otherwise we are always going to think about the French design properties, but it's a it's a it's a two-bedroom apartment.
mm,
um, I think it's going to be a super hot spot for digital nomads. um, we reverse the property, so it means that winter by the backside. They had a backyard, and we made it a front yard facing to the mountain. So we flipped the house, and I think it's interesting also to show our viewers that IQI is also on the refurbishment and construction. So it's not only about property advisory, but also making making new projects to come to our clients.
so
Um,
are these already completed, or as you
no, no,
complete?
no.
Oh,
It's refurbished because for the 280,000,
mm,
you need to buy a property that is going to be refurbished.
okay. So
So
you help the investor to refurbish them?
yeah, it's a key project.
Mm,
So we developed the design and the refurbishment,
mm,
and it was super fast. We just started to the project 1 month ago.
mm,
Um, I showed to one of our investors,
mm,
and they sold 10 right away in Dubai. Uh, so 10 investors from Dubai. They're going to start. So now we're going to start the second phase project um, nearby. So our idea is to do a small hotel on this destination.
mm,
Um, I think probably, and also one of the top investors on the location, because we are speaking about already 22 properties, um, small properties, two bedroom apartments,
mm,
not villas, because they are germinated villas, and the idea is to have a mountain retreat, because
mm,
it's really far from everything.
mm,
Even some. I was traveling. I traveled. It's normally I use my travels to for business phone calls, and I was not able to do it. So if you want to feel um, in a different landscape, facing to a wonderful mountain view, even with a lack of phones, and facing to the fireplace, that this could be at the top destination. But because nowadays Portugal is being one of digital nomads destination,
Mm,
and they want to use different locations. So not only about seashore, it's about quietness and
mm.
good internet infrastructure. So
Close to nature. Mm,
yeah, it's what they look like. So let's exit from the mountains and coming a little bit down. Um, it comes Alcácer do Sal. Alcácer do Sal and Grândola, as you can see, it's already down,
mm,
and it's already in a low density destination as well.
mm,
Um, so which allows to be residential and commercial. Um, we are also deep connected to this region. For years, we are developing, trying to move some investors. Even recently, we sent a proposal to one of our top investors from IQI,
mm,
um, proposing close to Alcácer. Alcácer is a very old town.
mm,
Like all towns, they were located on the river shore and not on the coast. Okay, but this is also important because it's not only the next Marbella area, and you look at this and you say, "Oh, but it's not doesn't look like Marbella style," and it's not, right? Because it's about nature. Back again,
mm,
um, all luxury properties here they are connected to nature. Even you have 1 million euros property, and the top the ceiling it's with natural grass on top if it's not, so it's about nature and about simplicity by the coast. Okay,
mm,
um, you will check the coast if we come down the slides, um, because this is a connection between um, old city beach and luxury destination. Okay, so Alcácer is an old town which provides a possibility to refurbish, um, and basically, if please can you move one slide down? It was an area for to produce rice. So there's a funny. It was in a hotel with the view of a rice field. It was a 5-star hotel, and then I was checking a Panamera crossing on the rice field. It was funny because normally you just see tractors coming
mm.
by. But I was seeing it was not a Macan or Cayenne, it was a Panamera. So it was funny to check all this luxury destination. We are speaking about famous people like Philip Stark, Lobotin. Do you like
Mm,
Lobotin? So Lobotin, the shoes maker,
mm,
has his property in Comporta. which is, if you come down on the slides, you're going to check also Comporta,
Mm.
which is the next destination. So this is a an idea of refurbishment. This is a very famous. I will show Comporta after, but this is a developer from Lisbon,
Mm.
very famous, and they are doing refurbishment in Alcácer. It's
Mm.
one really. I know them already since 2010 from Lisbon. They are super accurate on their developments, and they are already in Alcácer just for you to show to see that Alcácer is a trend. Otherwise, the developer from Lisbon would not go there.
Mm.
Next slide, you're going to check
Wow.
Comporta.
Potter.
Yeah, so Comporta, it's a beach destination that it has kilometers of kilometers. It comes from the biggest Atlantic port that is Sines and
Mm.
goes up to Troia, which is a town next to Alcácer. Well, it's not a Troia. It's a resort next to Alcácer. Sorry, to be precise. Um, it's a resort because it looks like a town, but in fact, it's not a town.
Mm.
We also have this situation in Algarve. There is a resort called Vila Moura,
Mm.
and it's a resort, and the town is next to it, and it's smaller than the resort. Uh, but anyway, they need for for um, for logistics for legal. The town is the smallest, and the resort needs to use the codex of the town. So it's funny, but so here Comport it's a very long beach destination.
Mm.
Um, me personally, I like to go there because it was with less people, and you could have the beaches for us. We still It's still long beach. It's kilometers. It was famous because it belonged to a banker's family,
Mm.
and they were inviting the royal and rich people from the world to have vacations on their property, and it was a virgin beach. So nowadays they are developing very big uh, uh, property resorts there. But it's still super interesting. That's where in this Comporta area, it's where Lobotan it's having Philip Stark as properties already. Bankers all over Europe. We are speaking about buying a land for can go up to 10 million euros a
Mm.
plot, just a plot, which is a sand
Mm.
and pine trees in. um, I
Golden sand.
Yeah, it's just and no gold inside. No, but I think it's lovely. I just I had we need in real estate we need to search always, right? We need to
Mm.
be updated. I'm I'm being sad when I'm saying this because I had a super opportunity to buy
Mm.
um 10 hectares, 10 hectares with a distance of 1 kilometer from the beach. Um, 3 years ago for 200,000. Nowadays
Oh.
it's impossible. Nowadays it's impossible. And they bought, they bought that land to do an helicopter hub to go to the beach.
Oh. So you just miss your opportunity over there
Oh,
too.
it's still Actually, we sent to Mandy recently in Troia, which is the north of this beach, a
Mm,
villa for I think it was 3.5 million euros
mm.
on top of it's 100 meters from the beach. So
Oh,
this is yeah, we sent, I think, I don't know if you saw it.
mm,
Um, I although it was already old because it was made in the 90s, so it's already almost 30 years old. Um, it's interesting because it's nowadays it's forbidden to construct closer to 2 kilometers.
mm.
It's forbidden because there is a law to protect to protect the beach
The
and
beach.
the pollution, and also about the sea rising.
Yes, also for the safety.
Yeah, for the safety. So they are now it's only allowed to build the properties from 2 kilometers away from the coast.
Mm.
So still very interesting. And there was a famous Comport is also famous for the horse
Horse riding?
driving. Yes, and do you know who made this famous? It was already famous. It was Comport. So Madonna was there because Madonna was living in Portugal for I
Uh-huh.
think 1 year or 2 years,
Mm,
and
mm,
it was they offered it's called cavalos da praia,
mm,
the horses at the beach, and
mm,
they were asking they were asking about for her to visit Comport, and she visit, and was amazing because she made it famous. Famous. It was
famous.
already famous, but
Yeah.
now she became world famous because of Madonna. Because she was living here because the son, one of her son, was playing in Benfica
Mm,
football club, and
mm.
so she stayed and made more even more famous Portugal about this. But if you want to check some the properties,
Mm,
um, so this is a type of properties that we are speaking about in
mm,
the states in Comport. It's about simplicity and luxury at the same time.
mm.
It's
Beautiful.
natural. Yeah, yes. Some people they come and they say, but why we are paying for simplicity? But also it's simplicity in life. It's good.
Classy.
It's a classic, but it's
Yeah,
really
that's
nice. It's nice because it's about um, union.
right.
All properties they are big in order to join with friends. And now this is impossible. Everyone wants to have a property in Comporta or nearby, Leeds, the because Troia, which is the first resort destination, it's out of fashion already. So
Mm,
no, Comport is the top destination.
okay.
Everyone wants to have a property there. Although from Comporta to to Troia, probably it's 15 minutes by car.
Mm.
But as I told you, we are a small country, so 15 minutes by car is already another almost another planet. So it's good to check. So next slide. There is already a trend for many years
Evora.
to invest in Evra. Evra, it's I just want to be sure. Yes, it's a different district from Comporta. Comporta, it's already on the district of Setúbal. Evra, it's district of Evra. It's one of the oldest universities in Europe.
Mm,
Okay. It's not the oldest, but it's one of the oldest. Um, and so it, although it's in the countryside, middle of the country and close to Spain, it has a lot of life due to the university.
Mm,
And it's funny. About for me something strange. It's where you can find a Deloitte office
mm,
in a very far distant district. So um, they have a aeroplane factory there. They have a lot of different assortment of industry.
mm.
So it's not only about young
University. Mm,
residents of.
mm,
It's also about all industrialized infrastructures they exist. It even takes a Deloitte to have an office in Everett. So
mm.
it's so funny. I think when I saw Deloitte, I said, okay, we are already in something in a town developed,
Yes.
which is not normal. If you go to Serra da Estrela as the mountain location, you don't see a Deloitte. So
Definitely.
um, you can see some guys from Deloitte, not written. No, but still, I have some colleagues that were as investors already investing in Evra because there is this combination about ancient agriculture because
Mm,
still it's still a location where there is a big agriculture location, and
mm,
you see this is the temple of Diana, so
mm,
it's a Roman temple
mm,
that that remained from the Roman in
mm,
occupation,
mm,
and is still regarded here as
mm.
a touristic center. If you go here, you see there is no one, but if you go there, there is always people around taking pictures. It's a it's a top it's a
Historic.
top historical,
Mm,
and
mm,
not so far from Evra in Spain.
mm,
I saw one of the best Roman cities preserved. So it's also nice if you go around to check also in Spain for historical Roman cities.
mm,
Um, so this is a look. If you move forward, see this is a type of traditional property from the center of Evora,
mm,
transformed with a design,
mm,
a design property.
mm,
And it's interesting because people are really moving to Evora.
mm,
So it's starting. It's a investment. So if we move forward, sorry, maybe I was doing. So we come to one um, region that some people they mistake by a town. So Algarve, it's a region we spoke already before about
yeah.
Algarve. Algarve is a region probably with a coast of almost 200 kilometers
Mm,
because you need to see the south and the west part of Algarve. Um, and it's funny and it's good that they used Algarve for for the Golden Visa also. Um, it was not at the beginning was not so popular to do it, but I think it's really a safe investment. Although there are not so many projects for the 350 or the 280, even to 280,000 investment on it's possible in Algarve as well, but it's not easy to find properties um, because you need to develop like we did in the mountain.
Mm.
Um,
Sarah the Astra.
probably I'm going to develop something also in Algarve. I think it's interesting
Mm.
to develop. And in the west part of Algarve, so Lagos is almost on the west side, as you can
Mm.
check this location. But if
Mm.
you go really on the west coast,
Mm.
which is applicable for the 280,000 golden visa,
Mm.
um, I think it's a really, and I tell you, it's a safe investment. I have a friend. It's not on real estate, but he bought a whole property, and he was able to do five apartments,
Mm.
and he has 100% rented all year.
Okay.
He was not believing. Of course, he believed this, why he developed the project, but to have full year rented, uh, it's interesting, and it's not even close to. And that's really a destination on this house that you have no networks phone. You just have internet because he made the wire. He placed the wire 4 kilometers to arrive to his house, but he don't have internet on the house. Simple,
Mm.
and he came. I was there. It came a Dutch family, and
Mm.
they brought Starlink um, to have their own communications and to be completely out of the grid. So Lagos it's also a big. This is a developer. If you move one slide more. So this is a development for the 280,000. Very
Mm.
interesting. Very interesting. I think I like as I like. I worked 7 years between Portimao and Lagos, and although I was doing a development in Portimao,
Mm.
um, all my life after work was in Lagos. I was feeling comfortable, and I advise everyone to visit Lagos. It's really a connection between historical town, beach destination,
Mm.
and international life, because Portimao is more Portuguese lifestyle.
Mm.
You see foreigners, but you don't see them connection and mingling and having fun all together. Life is
Mm.
more ahead. That's why in Algarve we have different towns.
Mm.
So uh, like what we call slippery tourism to high-end tourism.
Yeah.
That's all locations. But this is and this location is super close to the shore, because exactly it was a property before. So
Mm.
to have a property that's on the shore, refurbished, I think it's a really hot investment.
Mm. Agree.
So
Yep.
um, I think we arrived to the end. There are more. We're just trying to keep. There are more options.
Mm.
We're going next sessions. We are going to check the 280,000 investment opportunities through Portugal,
Mm.
um, and some that they don't exist and that we can create it also. So it's important, because it's not only about what is already on the market, but it's also important to provide some creativity, because it's our job. It's about inspiration,
Yeah.
um, and sometimes the client they inspire us. Some
Yeah.
clients, sometimes we inspire the clients. So
Yes.
we need to keep this trend of inspiration and love. to be shared, and amazing things can happen. So it's interesting. I don't know if you have some questions um, about what we spoke today.
Well, I'm just amazed of different, really different, vast different opportunities that's available in Portugal. Like you talk about the wine valley, Douro, and then you talk about beach, you talk about the mountain, Serra da Estrela, and then Compota, and such like a vast diversity. I'm amazed with what Portugal has to offer, and also in a price range that is really really reasonable, like for that ties on to the golden visa. Yeah.
Of course, there, as we spoke, there is millions investment of millions as well. Uh, I think first thing we are speaking maybe to an audience that they never met Portugal, they never traveled to
Yes.
Portugal.
Mm,
So
mm,
I think we can when people are speaking about investment, they are cautious
mm,
the majority of the time.
mm,
So we can give some inspirational
mm,
about um, uh, lifestyle, but nowadays people they want affordable affordable solutions for their investments or either
mm,
return
mm,
or their immigration uh, policy. So I think that I always joke about this situation. The worst thing you do is to travel to Portugal for the first time. Then you're going to come more. Um, yeah. So my advice: come, uh, check the country. You feel that it's really a place to invest. Um, and due to the crisis that is coming,
mm,
I think investing on real estate it's an option. Really, it's a liquid option. Um, so I think it's important due to inflation and the rising of the prices. I think it's really advisable to invest on real estate
mm.
rather to be on the bank
Yes,
and
definitely.
and to be insured. So we can give some next time some inspirational about more luxury properties for
Yep.
our clients, just not to think that there is only a cheaper properties.
Yeah,
I'm going to
definitely.
play some slides for the luxury as well.
Mm,
From north, we will prepare from north to Algarve and some islands, um, and um, and then we were going to focus also on our lower investment properties because I think it's important people to understand that there is lifestyle,
mm,
luxury, and there is affordable investments for
mm.
their needs in terms of immigration solutions
Yep.
um, combined. So, and of course, everyone it's different. So it's always a customized solution. Anyway, although we present some opportunities, doesn't mean there's a world vast
Yeah.
options.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's never one solution for everybody. No, everybody has different needs, and then what you can offer over there definitely can be adjusted. Like you say, you develop according to the requirements and all this. You will consider different kind of developments. Definitely, we will be able to try to adjust and to match what is the requirement from the market and from the investor. Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Gonzalo, for your enlightening sharing. And yeah, to our audience, if you have any question or if you require any further information, please drop us a message at the comment box or contact us directly. You can also visit our website at www.iqiglobal.com, and do tune in to our Facebook Live every Wednesday at 3 p.m. And for other international property sharing, if you have missed any of the episodes, please log into our Facebook page, IQI International Sales, or YouTube to watch the replay. And should you require, just support us by sharing our programs to your friends and family. So I really want to have a big thank you to Mr. Gonzalo. And
Thank you.
meanwhile, stay safe and take care. Okay, I'm Su Wong. I'm signing off now. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.